everyone. My name is Kelly Roberts and welcome. I have a question for all my paper crafters and artists out there. Have you ever made something that was just for you, that you used to help inspire you and encourage you through a really tough time in your life? Well, in today's story time with, that's exactly what I did. I made something last year that really helped me get through a tough moment, and let's take a look at this art. It's called You Got This. It's very special to me, and I'm so happy to be able to share them with you. So in today's video, you're going to be seeing the behind the scenes of how I made this art. I'm going to be sharing with you the message behind it as well as my life lesson. So let's take a look. Seeing the behind the scenes, and this art I made it in 2019, and it really was my art therapy. Last year, you guys, I was just feeling terrible. I had been really sick for a lot of years, and last year it just got even worse. So when I found out that I was going to need to have surgery to correct the problem, oh my goodness, I was so scared and overwhelmed and stressed, and I know you guys can totally understand what I'm saying. I prayed about it, I talked to my husband about it, I got support from family and friends, and one of the things that I wanted to do in addition to all that was to make something that I could work on, that would be a good distraction for me, as well as something that I could hang up in my home that would encourage me every day. So maybe like a month or so before the surgery, I started working on this painting. And the idea came to me is just to include qualities that I need to remind myself that I have. So we have joy down here, we have love, we have confidence, we have wisdom, and we have kindness. So these were really important qualities that I need to remind myself of, because when you're scared, you kind of lose track of who you really are. And I wanted to remind myself about the joy of how great I was going to feel afterwards. The love, that I wasn't alone, that I had a lot of people loving me and supporting me. The confidence, that I am tough. I've been through tough things before, and I'll get through them again, and this was just another moment that I would get through. The wisdom, that I was wise. I know how to take care of myself, and the things I didn't know, I'll know who to find to ask the questions to get the help that I need. And also the kindness. Sometimes I'm not very kind. I'm so harsh on myself and demanding. And this kind spirit was really important to this equation, that I don't have to do it perfect. I don't have to be doing everything right, but just being kind to myself and trusting that in the moment I'll do the best that I can, and that's good enough. So this is what all these characters were about. They all are qualities that just reminded me of who I am. And also, I like the title, You Got This. This was really fun to have because it was just a short little quote that as I passed by this painting, I could remind myself, Kelly, you got this. Girl, you got this. Kelly, you can do it. You got this, girl. So that's like my little cheer I had for myself. And I also put them in white robes because they were going to be going with me to the hospital, and I needed them there with me. So they had their white robes on too, sharing and showing that they would be with me every step of the way. And this was just amazing art to work on. It's not my most polished art or my favorite as far as the technical parts, but being that I was really sick last year and that I was able to do something like this and work on it as often as I wanted to until I finished it, it was such great medicine for me and such an emotional support. So I loved working on this. This is the meaning behind it. And for all of my paper crafters out there and my artists, if you've never done something like this, maybe you're not an artist, but you can make a scrapbook page, maybe putting qualities on your page of things that you want to remind yourself of. But this particular one that you make for yourself, hang it up so you can see it and be reminded and inspired by it as often as you need it. And the life lesson, you got this, was just really important to me because I wanted to remind myself that no matter what I'm going through, how hard it gets, that I can get through it. And I do believe in the power of words and speaking positively to myself, but I also believe in the power of prayer. That's my source. Because without God, you guys, I'm nothing. I can't do it without Him. And God gave me His strength, and He gave me His support and His help, and it helped me get through a really tough time. And I want to encourage you out there, if you've never talked to God, you've never prayed, this might be a moment for you to give it a try. All prayer is just simply talking, just like I'm talking to you and you've been talking to me. It's just having a conversation and letting Him know how you feel. Letting Him know if you're angry, if you're afraid, if you're worried. Give Him all of those emotions and let God help you through it, because believe me, He wants to help you just like He helped me. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this art inspired you, and I hope that whatever you're going through, you can remind yourself that you got this, girl. You can do it.